Hello and welcome to another edition of Straightforward with me, Clinton D'Souza, only on Goa 365. If you have seen over the past week and also a month, there is lots of opposition, agitations, protests happening across the state and also across the nation. There is also one protest or one agitation where people, especially the opposition, was completely behind the government over last several years. That is about the casinos in the River Mandovi. And today we are going to discuss about the casinos issues with the AAP leader, that is Suril Tilve. Sir, welcome to Goa 365. First of all, day before yesterday, over the last 1 week, AAP came out very heavy and strong against the government over the casino lobby in the Mandovi River. So I want to know, to start with, if you go to see, casinos do give business and also they add on to the economy of the state, then why is there so much hatred against it and opposition?
First of all, I will correct that we are not against casinos for last 3 days, but since they were brought in River Mandovi, because our prime objective is that the casinos should be removed from River Mandovi. Now, the second thing is that casinos, yes, they are giving us employment. We are not telling government to close down casinos or ban casinos in Goa. But our main aim is that casinos should be removed from River Mandovi. They can be at high seas. There is no issues. Employment and revenue will be still there with Goa government.
You said that we do not want casinos in River Mandovi. So where should the casinos go then?
They should be in the deep seas. Maybe some nautical miles away from our seashore.
But going into the deep sea, it won't be more difficult and more kind of inconvenience for the people who are working in casinos, because as I already mentioned, there are lots of employment also given when it comes to casinos.
Yes, see, because the casinos are there in River Mandovi, there has been lot of issues. Now the garbage disposal, the sewage that has been generated by these, there has been many ecological damages to the biodiversity in River Mandovi. So if we move these casinos out in open sea, in deep sea, there will be little bit difficulty for the employers to go there. But we will safeguard our river, which is most important.
Okay, so that means casinos can be in Goa but not in Mandovi.
Yes.
So my next question is, there were lots of the MLA also, the Panaji MLA, before going when that time he stood on the Congress ticket, that is Mr. Babush Monsarat. He had said about 100 days I will take off casinos. Then afterwards there was a exchange, and then they went into BJP, and now it's more than 500 to 600 days. What do you feel on that?
That's a complete U-turn taken by Babush, I would say, and that's the trademark of BJP. We have witnessed so many U-turns being taken by BJP for last couple of years, or maybe last full entire decade from 2012. So this is also, any person jumping into BJP is tend to be taking U-turns, and Babush has taken a U-turn on this issue because he has assured, and he got elected by Panjim people on the pretext that he will remove casinos within 100 days, and now it is 500 days plus that he has not been doing anything. Secondly, day before yesterday, Babush made a statement that he would not remove casinos from Mandovi, but he will just he want to shift casinos from Betim near Kala Akademi. So my question is, isn't that Mandovi still at Kala Akademi? This is the problem. Now you said before going to elections that you will remove casinos from Mandovi. and now you are just saying that you will shift casinos around 100 or 200 meters from the existing location. So this is complete U-turn by Babush.
So do you think it's just an eyewash that I took off casinos from this bay from the creek and I'm taking it to the other side?
Definitely. Now see, Babush just want to hide those casinos. If the casinos are removed from Betim, they will go behind Kala Akademi and they will not be visible to general public who are traveling on the main road. So Babush will claim that he has removed casinos, but casinos will still be there in River Mandavi.
Now there was the other day there were lots of agitation that we do not want casinos in Goa. We don't want casinos. They are not benefiting Goans. But if you go to see, almost 50% are Goans over there working. Goans must be banned.
Yes.
They are banned to play, but they
Yes.
are working.
Definitely. See, we have a lot of employment opportunities in tourism sector. We should not beg only on casinos. There are lot of tourism activities which can be developed in Goa. For example, we can utilize our hinterland tourism. Our lots of forests are there in Goa. Reserve forests are there. Sanctuaries are there. We are not utilizing these areas for developing our tourism, and what we are getting is casino tourism. Now those people come to Goa in a night flight, they be there at the casino, they play, and they take a morning flight and they go back. So in fact they are not, means if you get some tourists in Goa, they should utilize, they should go to different tourist places, they should go to different hotels, they should stay in Goa. So by getting these types of tourists, we will generate more revenue than the casino tourism, which hardly generate any revenue to locals, because these people only come to casino and they go.
Okay, and what do you feel about the casinos which are on land? Like there are many 5 stars and resorts that have inside casinos in
Yes,
the hotel premises
yes.
itself.
But-
What do you feel about those kind of tourists? Because what happens is majority, let me count this, like majority, some of the tourists they come, like the family goes out, but someone is there in the casino. So what do you feel about? Because don't you think they also provide, they also help the economy of when it comes to tourism?
Now inland casinos, they don't have live gaming. Only offshore casinos has live gaming. So there is a lot of difference between inland casinos and these offshore casinos.
I would like to go a little more ahead. Recently, everyone is making statements when it comes the waiver that is given or delay in collecting of the fees. So what do you have to say
Yes.
on this? Because AAP has been very vocal about this issue. So I just want to know more now.
Now, definitely, when you are saying that the state is in financial crisis, we are borrowing loan of almost 100-200 crores per month or per 2 months, and you want to waive around 277 crores rupees, which are annual recurring fees from casinos. So, for what reason? Now there are a lot of businesses. In fact, today industrial associations have written a letter that casinos annual recurring fees should not be waived, and if that is being done by government, then some rebate should be given to industries also. So now government is not forwarding files pertaining to local businesses. Now industries are suffering because of corona, but
Yes.
there is no rebate given to them, or there is no whisper of giving any rebate to them. But when it comes to casinos, one side you say that they are the prime source of revenue generation, and on the other side you will just collect 72 crores from them, and you will waive 277 crores.
Instead of waiving, there's not what are the suggestions that AAP would give to the government? instead of waiving?
Yes. Now, yes, definitely there have been no business for last 7 months, but this amount can be collected from them on monthly basis.
Okay.
Now, earlier they were paying the entire annual recurring fee at once. Now, what we can do, we can tell them to pay installment wise per month and recover the amount for last 7 months also. So this is the best solution, because they will also have a chance to carry on their business and they will also pay to government.
Okay. Now, let me go little bit ahead before we go for a short break. I want to know, besides casino, what are the other issues that are affecting the people at
There
the
are
moment,
lot
especially when it
of-
comes to capital city? Because casinos now, the main topic of casinos is in River Mandovi. Besides the casinos over there, what are the other issues also that you would like to highlight?
Regarding Panjim,
Yes.
so there is a problem with public transport in Panjim. If you come to Panjim by a public bus, then if you want to go to Junta House or somewhere between 18 June Road or some other places, then there is a lot of issue regarding public transport. Then there is issue regarding parking,
Yes.
which is faced by everyone in Panjim city. If we develop our public transport within city properly, then many people will keep their vehicles at their home and come by buses or using public transport to Panjim, and this will reduce the number of cars which are parked in Panjim, and this can solve the issue of both, means parking issue and this also. Now, secondly, the Santines Nala is there, clerk is there. That issue is there for pending for so many years. So those are the main issues. When Valmiki was campaigning for the elections, we have come across that there are many houses in Panjim capital city where there is no proper toilet facilities. There are there is no water and water connections. Electricity is there, but there are many houses which don't have water connection till date in our capital city. So there are lot many problems faced by Panjim. In fact, Panjim bus stand is the major issue, which has not been renovated for so many years. There are potholes all over Panjim.
I think before we go more into depth when it comes to other issues, especially as you said about the potholes also and other the traffic issues, the traffic management and sewage lines, then the water connection issues, I think before we go more into depth, we'll go for a short break, and on the other side we'll go more into also when it comes to tourism, casinos and the problems that people face when it comes to Panaji. Keep watching Goa 365. Hello and welcome back, and I have with me Mr. Surel, and before going ahead we were discussing about the need of casinos, the issues that people face because of casinos and why everyone is opposing. We do not want casinos in the River Mandovi. So going ahead, sir, let me continue with the casino topic itself. There are lots of COVID cases that are increasing, and it has come on social media in some of the groups on social media apps also, wherein there was seen that people were entering the casino, staying in large queues without maintaining any social distancing. When when this point of time we need to maintain social distance, wear a mask, wear your hand gloves, maintain social distance in wherever you stand or when there is too many people around you. But there were some visuals that came up on social media, and even you guys had highlighted in the past also, where people enter, the visitors enter casinos when, and they just stand in long queues or in a big group without maintaining any social distancing. So what you have to say on this during this crucial time of pandemic?
Now the casinos are being started for favoring some corporate lobby. Now, when the entire world is under crisis and we are not opening our schools, we are not opening our theaters, we are not opening our religious institutions, temples, churches, and our religious functions are constrained. At this time, opening up of casinos was only to favor some particular lobbies for their personal benefits. Now, when you favor someone, you tend to ignore all the other things, and this has actually happened with respect to casinos. I would charge this government that they are taking commissions for starting
Who is taking
these
commissions?
casinos. The present government. See, now when Babush himself said that he will remove casinos, and now casinos are still there in River Mandavi. Secondly, our Panjim mayor said that these casinos will not be issued trade licenses. Then everything has been settled and trade
It
licenses are
changed
issued.
all of a
to
sudden.
them.
It just came to unchange.
Yes, yes, definitely. There were many illegal things, illegal constructions or illegal shades which were constructed by casinos. So these all things happens when there is some favorism towards these casino lobbies, and this is the reason why the SOPs are being floated. Tourists are being taken inside without following proper SOP during this time of pandemic.
Okay. So do you think there was a need to open the casinos at this point of time?
Not at all. Not at all. Because we should have started our schools first. We should have started our religious institutions properly. We should have started our drama and cinema theaters first. Because many artists, local artists, mainly from the field of drama, are facing lot of problems because their main time of business was during Shigmotsav and during Ganesh festival. So they could not perform their dramas over their dramas, theatre artists also. So we should have started our theatres first because there is no
But that
provision
wouldn't
made
be
for
harmful also, because starting off cinema halls or drama centers, there'll be people to watch it, right? So it won't be
Definitely.
dangerous.
So when there is harm in starting theaters and drama halls, I would ask, there is no harm in starting casinos. The question remains same. So why
Yes.
only you started casinos?
Oh.
Why have you not started drama theaters and schools? So there you face that the COVID cases will be rising. But when starting of casinos, you tend to float all the SOPs, and there is no pandemic when you start casinos.
Okay. So what do you feel about the incoming of vehicles, the tourists that are coming, especially as you said earlier also, they are just coming for casinos, they are playing, they are catching the next flight, or they are taking the high-end cars and going back. So what do you feel on this?
Now tourists are coming. Earlier we used to have a check at the border. Now there is no checking. A person infected with COVID can easily enter Goa. If he is going to casinos, there will be hardly any test being conducted there. There will be because government themselves are saying that there are asymptomatic cases wherein there is no fever, there are no cough symptoms. There are no symptoms, and these types of people, if they enter casinos without any proper checking, and if they pass on this infection to our local who are employed over there, in turn they will come home and they will pass on in our villages, in their family. So starting casino will be a COVID bomb in some days.
And what do you feel about the second wave of COVID?
In fact, it's already started because today, if you check some reports, there are rise in COVID cases all over India. So we are tend to face this because now the winters has already started, and the virus, as per the scientists, they say that because of cold, the
Yes.
virus will spread more.
The decrease in temperature
So-
also is
Yes,
a plus point
yes,
to
yes.
increase of the COVID infection. So I think we have discussed a lot, but I also wanted to know when this now these casinos, if you see, when they are all casinos are lined up, all their entrance are all lined up. Due to this, there are also complaints by the commuters stating about traffic jams, congestion, and block of traffic and the slow movement of traffic. So, what do you have to say on this? Don't you think that the authority should take some kind of solution towards this so that the traffic, or there is no inconvenience faced to the commuters and also to the arrivals, I mean the visitors visiting the casinos and the other cruises?
The authorities will not take any action because government are favoring them. Now this is the clear cut answer, because
Why you think so?
every day you go to Panjim during late evening time, you will see cars are being parked in the no parking area on the main road.
Right.
There are lines of tourists. There is a lot of
So
congestion.
तेंका फाईन बी
They
पडना
drop-
म्हणटाय तू, तेंचेर कांयच एक्शन घेयना म्हणटाय तू?
नथिंग, कांयच ना नथिंग. बिकॉज थंय तुका दिसता न्ही गाडयो पार्क केल्ल्यो आसता त्यो तुका सरासर दिसता थंय, बट police are not acting on those violating those parking norms, and this is only to favor some casinos. So हेच चलत आयला. सो हे सगळे मोठे रॅकेट हितून सगळे जाण इन्वॉल्व आसा, आनी जेन्ना वयल्यातल्यान गव्हर्मेंटाचेच इंटेन्शन आसना हे सगळे थांबोवपाचें, तेन्ना सकयल्लो मनीस कांयच करपाक पावना.
तू आतां म्हणटा हितून सगळे इन्वॉल्ड हा. कोण इन्वॉल्ड हा कशें दिसता तुका? लायक कोण?
हितून जेन्ना गव्हर्मेंट इन्वॉल्व आसता तेन्ना गव्हर्मेंटाच्या सकयल येता ते सगळे डिपार्टमेंट इन्वॉल्व आसता. तितून पोलीस आयले, ट्रॅफिक सेल आयले, तितून सगळेच जाण येता. जेन्ना गव्हर्मेंटाचें इंटेन्शन आसना की हे बाबा जाग्यार उडोवपाचें, तेन्ना तेज्या सकयल मागीर कोणूच काम करपाक सोदिना, गव्हर्मेंटाच्या अगेन्स्ट वचपाक सोदिना. सो
तुका दिसता हो वेवर पळय तो दिला तो दिवंक जाय आसलो कहो? कित्याक सद्याक एवरीवन नोज दॅट आवर गव्हर्मेंट or the economy has collapsed due to the COVID also, the pandemic has collapsed actually everyone's economy. So do you think giving such a big येदो व्हडलो amount 277 कोटी वेवर दिवंक जाय आसलो कहो दिसता तुका?
मातूय ना, बिकॉज एट प्रेझेंट गोंयचे टोटल बॉरोविंग्स आसा 20,000 crores. आमच्या प्रत्येक गोंयकाराचेर जर तुवें सुद्दां आज जर लोन एक रुपयाचो लोन काडना जाल्यार सुद्दां तुजे तकलेर आज 1.5 लाखाचे लोन आसा, म्हाज्याय तकलेर 1.5 लाखाचे लोन आसा, कळ्ळें? आनी हे कित्या खातीर? ह्या सरकाराच्या नाका आशिल्ल्या कारणां खातीर. आनी हे आमी पळयत आयल्या फाटले कितलेशेच म्हयने की हे प्रत्येक म्हयन्याक बॉरोविंग्स घेत आसा. बजेटरी प्रोविजन्स कांयच ना, बजेट वाडोवपाचें कांय इंटेन्शन ना, आनी तितून 277 crores जर आमी वेव करता जाल्यार ही पिशेपणां. सरकार जर हांव दुसरें म्हणटा, सरकार जर कॅसिनोक हो वेवर दिता जाल्यार सरकारान पयलीं आमचे जे गोंयकार आसा, जे धंदेकार आसा, जांचे धंदे ह्या कोविडा खातीर लॉसान आसा, तांकां सगळ्यांत पयलीं वेवर दिवचो आनी मागीर कॅसिनोक वेवर दिवचो.
पूण पळोवंक अशी इज आय एम नॉट सपोर्टींग, हांव कोणाक सपोर्ट करिना, पूण सगल्यांचे बिझनस डावन आहले, सगल्यांचे म्हणजे सगल्यांचेच बिझनस बंद आहले, थोड्यांचे सामकेच डावन आहले, थोड्यांक टायम. सो वेव दिवचे सांडून टायम दिवंक नाका आहलो
कोणाक म्हणटा तूं?
कसिनोकारांक, बिकॉज नाव आमी आतां कसिनोचे उलयता. देन आय कम टू द नॉर्मल लोकल बिझनसीस who came
Exactly.
who marched to the CM's house, CMच्या घरा भायर पर्यंत गेले सांगपाक आमकां मातसो रिलीफ दिया, हे दी, वेव दी, टॅक्सांक वेव दी, ओ आमच्या इन्स्टॉलमेंटाक वेव दी, मागीर आमच्या इन्शुरन्साक वेव दी. सो हेजेर कितें म्हणटाय तूं?
एक्झॅक्टली, म्हणजे
व्हडल्यांक वेवर मेळलो, धाकट्यांक मेळोंक ना कशें दिसता तुका?
एक्झॅक्टली, जेन्ना गोंयकार येता गोंयच्या सीएमा कडेन, गोंयकारांनी निवडून दिल्ल्या सीएमा कडेन जेन्ना एक गोंयकार येता आनी ताजी फायल मूव जायना, आनी कॅसिनो जेन्ना येता आमकां इतली 277 करोड्साची वेवर दिवचो म्हणून, तेन्ना ती फायल रोखडी सगळ्याक वता, रेव्हेन्यू डिपार्टमेंटान वता, होम डिपार्टमेंटान वता, सीएमओ कडेन वता, सगळ्याक झप 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 करून वता. हातूनच कळटा की हेज्या फाटल्यान कितें षडयंत्र आसा तें. म्हणजे हे सरकार गोंयकारा खातीर काम करना. This government is working only for corporate lobbies. That's it.
So this is a direct allegation.
Yes, definitely. Because आमी गोंयान सध्या कितें पळयत जाल्यार अशें दिसता की सरकार गोंया खातीर कांयच करना, गोंयकारांक तांचे कन्सल्टूच कांय करना, तांकां विचारी सुद्दां ना. सगळे प्रोजेक्ट येतात ते सुद्दां आमी पळयल्या की गोंयांक विचारनासतना हाडटा. खंयच्या तरी अडानी, जिंदाल जावं बाकीच्यांक बरे व्हडले कॉर्पोरेट हाऊसांक तेजो बेनिफीट मेळचो म्हणून हाडटा. गोंया खातीर कितें आसा? गोंया खातीर कांयच ना.
सो हो सरकार कोणाचो? गोंयकारांचो आनी कोणाचो?
हो सरकार अडानीचो आनी जिंदालाचो, हांव सरळ म्हणटा. आनी जे सेंट्रल गव्हर्नमेंट सांगता ते हे करता. काल सीएम दिल्ली आशिल्ले, हांव तुमकां सांगता ते सगळे इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स घेवन येतले आनी आतां ते हांगा इम्प्लिमेंट करतले की डबल ट्रॅकिंग कशें करपाचें, मोलेची ट्रान्समिशन लायन कशी हाडपाची, IIT कशें करपाचें, हे सगळे इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स ते घेवन येतले. ते काल गेले ते आमचे टुरिझम डेव्हलप करपाक जावं गोंयचे प्रश्न घेवन वचून ते गव्हर्नमेंटाक हे प्रोजेक्ट्स इम्प्लिमेंट करपाक मेळना, इतलो प्रोटेस्ट जाता, लोक गव्हर्नमेंटाच्या अगेन्स्ट उलयता. सो त्या खातीर कितें सोल्युशन हे विचारपा खातीर सेंट्रलाक गेले आनी ते आतां सगळे ऑर्डर्स घेवन येतले आनी हांगा इम्प्लिमेंट करपाक लागतले.
I think, and on that note, we have spoken much more. We went into more deep and like into the deep ocean to where we came to know what is going on. Like, why is AAP so against? And there are not only AAP, there are the oppositions also, and there are many people who are completely against the casinos in River Mandavi. Thank you, Mr. Surel, for being a part of Goa 365. Thank you for sparing your time with us and discussing about the issues faced or that are highlighted by the opposition as well as the locals. Thank you so much, sir, and keep watching Goa 365.